Hello Seekers, welcome to Punneit's Astrology, your one-stop astro channel. This is about Venus transit in the sign of Cancer. This video is ascendant wise, but I have made a detailed overview, a kind of a technical breakdown and analysis. So you can check that video after you watch about your own ascendant. Also, if you want to book my consultation, you can drop me an email. And if you want to book a unique Kundali PDF report that gives you a roadmap to your life, please check the link in the comment section. Or you can visit my another website which is used for reports, puja bookings, that is hiranyahasta.com. For consultations, you can visit punneitastrology.com. Let's start the ascendant wise analysis of Venus. But don't forget to watch the overview so that you get the full picture. Let's begin. Having a Kundali in your pocket, in your phone, in your tablet will come handy, because whenever there is a transit and you are watching such videos, you can directly go to your horoscope and check how it is related to your own horoscope. How is the Dasha Mahadasha right now running in your life? And for that, you can book a Kundali PDF report, which is an elaborate report, a system generated 300 plus pages report, which caters to your need of all the astrology data. It feeds you with not only your basic charts, but also detailed Shodash work chart, divisional charts, all the types of Dasha, Mahadasha, Antardashas, and also an overview of 10 years of your life with current year predictions. This gives you a great guidance and a bird's eye view of your life in the future, how the future holds for you, and you can decide for yourself whether you want to take that step that you are thinking of. So book your Kundali PDF today and keep the destiny in your own hands. You will get a bonus numerology section if you book our detailed Kundali PDF. For more types of PDF reports catering to different yogas, catering to all the 20-year analysis, 10-year analysis, check out the website. Aries. For Aries ascendant, Venus is 2nd and 7th lord and it moves in the 4th house. With this, it brings happiness in the home front. It brings peace of your mind. It makes you feel happy. It makes you emotionally connect with your own place. Say you always dreamt of being in a certain type of home, doing something that always makes you happy and comfortable, or going and visiting to a place of your dreams. This can happen when Venus goes in the 4th house. And especially for Aries moon sign, this is the time of joy and happiness, because it's happiness in the happy house of the mind. Venus in the 4th house means that you are going to spend luxury in your home. This is a good time to invest in real estate if your horoscope permits. Overall, Venus transit in the 4th house makes you feel very comfortable. You get to meet your friends and family, and maybe this can create auspicious and happy atmosphere, and some positive events or gatherings may happen within your family. This is overall a very auspicious time, and it also makes you comfortable with your career also. So it kind of stabilizes the life. It gives you the opportunity to earn from rental income. It gives you the opportunity to earn from Vastu, interior designing, or anything that is connected to home furnishing. And any kind of business related to these fields can be started when Venus transit is in the 4th house. Now, when Venus is moving in the 4th house, it directly aspects the 10th house. And because it is aspecting the 10th house, and because Jupiter is now positive in the 3rd house, it shows that you can take big career related decisions and something positive will happen that will help your finances. It's a great time to work on the marriage and relationship areas of life also. If you are connected to the field of perfume, if you are connected to the field of flowers, puja, home decor, well, this is the time for you. Festive season is going to be a very happy season for you. For Taurus ascendant, your ascendant lord and your 6th lord is in 3rd house. Now, this means that this is the time to take matters in your own hand. It will increase your creativity, especially if you're an artist, painter, craftsman, musician. This also corrects the relationship with your sisters. This is the time when you will be very expressive, especially if you're a writer. And because the creativity and peace of mind comes in your own hand, your decisions will be more cooperative. more feminine, more positive and optimistic. This is a third house Shukra aspecting the ninth house, which is the house of Dharma. So you are now more comfortable in doing your duties and you will love it. So third house Shukra kind of gives you a great joy in the locality where you live. You might see positive things happening around you, especially it can improve relationship with your neighbors, and definitely short travels, short trips can happen. You can choose to take a quick 2 or 3 day leisure trip to relax, and this kind of relaxation and rejuvenation is on the cards. This is also the time when you will be comfortable paying off your debts, or you can actually plan to remove the prarabdha through your own hands, and this is basically the time where the destiny will support you. Now consider Jupiter in the second house. Jupiter, such a strong planet, and the ruler of your 11th house is in the second house, and it is now getting the support of Shukra. Although they are two different gurus, but they are kind of supporting financially. Only thing, third house Shukra can make you visit expensive places, can make you party a little harder, can make the desire go a little stronger, and you can have a little immature response at times. So be very careful there. Otherwise, this third house Venus may bless you with a lot of positivity, especially in your non-verbal communication. And if you want to invest in watches, this can be the time. Gemini. Now in case of Gemini, Venus transit is happening on your second house being the house of finances, family and value system. Now when Shukradev, which is your 12th lord, goes in the second house, this definitely shows foreign income, income from export and import, income from pharmaceutical sector. So if you're a doctor, dentist, if you want to start a business related to medicine, or if you want to invest in these areas, this can be the time. Also, 12th house Venus can bring in extra expenses in the disguise of investment. So be very careful. One thing is to invest carefully, and the other thing is doing some over-the-top blind investment, hoping for a bright future without assessing the situation. That can backfire. Venus in the second house is good for family ties, improving the family connection, making people come together, having an emotional, heartful one-on-one talk over a dining table. This is the time when family will support each other. You will see the softness coming in your family, and you will feel the breath of fresh air. Remember, Jupiter is in Punarvasu in the first house, and we cannot ignore this Jupiter transit, which also wants to expand your identity. Now, Sun and Ketu in the third can create some agreements where you may not get 100% what you desire, but eventually, if the war in your life comes to a pause, I think that is a better deal here. A little bit of sacrifice is absolutely required in this case. Now, Venus for you is also, in your case, will be your fifth lord. Now, when Venus is your fifth house lord, this means that romance, family engagements, party, positive expression, all that becomes the theme of this transit. So, if you want to discuss about the matters related to your love in your house with your parents, if you want to open up, if you want to talk about this matter, this can be a very good time, provided your horoscope permits. Now, definitely if you are a married couple, you need to be a little careful with your communication, considering Sun and Ketu in the sign of Leo. Now, Mars is in Virgo. Mars is third from this Shukra. That means this Venus also has a lot of energy, and it wants to act, and it wants to act positive towards your second house and wants to give you the wealth. So this can give you wealth generation ideas. Business and finances will be sorted, and money is coming your way. Just chant Om Shri Mahalakshmi Namah, or bring a Vastu Yantra in your home, or a Shri Yantra in your home. For that, you can contact my team. Cancer Ascendant. In case of Cancer Ascendant, Venus is transiting in your first house, giving you positivity, energy, youthfulness, joy, and an air of fresh breath. This Venus transit in the first house is so unique, so powerful, so empowering that it makes your mind very creative. You will feel the beauty around you. You will appreciate the beauty that has been offered by Mother Nature, and you will love people around you. You will spread kindness and smile. And this is what that will make you very positive, that will make you very auspicious. Your body language will radiate a positive aura that can influence others. So if you are an influencer, if you are a public figure, if you're an actor or personality, this Venus transit will work wonderful for you. Now, Venus will aspect the 7th house. And when you smile and you radiate positivity, you also influence your life partner. And if you have a life partner that is facing some problem in their life, well, your presence can make their life fill with joy. Overall, Venus, because it is the lord of 11th house, because it is the lord of 4th house, and when it comes in the 1st house, and see one more thing, that you are a Kark Rashi, that means you're from the Kalpurush, that means from the universal Aries as the starting point. 4th house is Cancer. See, 4th lord in the universal 4th house, Kalpurush is 4th house. This means this makes you very content. It opens up your Anahat chakra. So when you close your eyes and imagine green color around you, and you imagine a green light radiating from your heart, and it is spreading the positivity around you. When you see a lot of green leaves, green plants around you, or if you plant or bring plants in your own home, this will make you closer to nature and resolve any psychological disturbance. It's a time to heal. It's a time to appreciate the beauty. It's the time to, I will say, be in your own skin and appreciate who you are. This is the time to accept yourself. Sim Rashi or Leo Ascendant. For Leo Ascendant, this is going to be a Venus transit in the 12th house. Now, a 10th lord in the 12th house, what does it mean? It means travel. 3rd lord is also in the 12th house. It definitely shows work-related travel, a sudden change, or work-related expenses. You might spend a little more money in designing your workspace, maybe buying a new workstation, or investing in the work computer, or decorating your workspace. Maybe you want to invest in commercial property, or you want to invest in a mall, you want to buy an office or decorate. Or if you're an interior designer related to commercial real estate, very good time for you. Just ensure that when you are in the comfort zone of spending, you may end up spending much more than you anticipate. Venus in the 12th house is also a transit that heals you physically. It brings the aushadhi or the medicine. And Venus aspecting the 6th house is very good for people who are doctors, who are gynecologists, who are cosmetic surgeons, who are dentists, who work in export and import of these businesses, connected fields, textiles, perfumes, and essential oils. If you are in the field of spa and wellness, this can also benefit you. Venus in the 12th house can also give you strong mental satisfaction and marital satisfaction. This is a transit where your positivity will not only heal you, but your auspicious walk, that means your presence, can also create a positive atmosphere. This is the time to pray to Lakshmi Paduka or the feet of Mata Mahalakshmi by chanting Om Shri Mahalakshmi Namah. For Virgo, this is the time when Venus is in your 11th house, a 9th lord in 11th house, a very auspicious time frame. 2nd lord in 11th house, a time of earning money. It's the time to earn wealth. It's the time to associate with other people. It's the time that you focus more on building network connection and also getting appreciated by people. So in Hindi we say, aapki to wah wah hone wali hai. So for Venus, this Virgo zodiac sign and Virgo ascendant, luxury is waiting for you, money is waiting for you. So from this year, 21st of August, for the next 2 to 3 weeks, you can experience the best possible time of your life. One thing, if you see, Virgo is the place where Venus gets debilitated. So for you, whenever Venus is positive in the transit, it actually benefits you. 11th house is the house of gain. So Venus is luxury. So you might gain luxury. You might end up gaining a lot of wealth. So if you want to project your personality, if you want to project your image, if you are working in the field of digital media, or if you are an actor, if you want to start a YouTube channel, if you want to publish a book, if you want to project your name or do a color or name correction as per Vastu, as per Jyotish, this is the perfect time for that. Avoid the use of dark colors such as black, unnecessarily use of black or dark grey. Using floral colors, positive energy will come to your space. Now for you, I will definitely recommend that a Mahalakshmi Havan is a very good remedy. Praying to Mata Mahalakshmi by just imagining the feet of Ma and just bowing down at the feet of Mother Goddess is a very good gratitude prayer that you can do. It is not only going to help you connect with your children, but it is also going to heal your stomach and give you good food. Don't take this lightly. It just means that your body is responding well. Libra. In case of Libra as an ascendant, you are ruled by Venus, and this Venus goes in your 10th house. A 10th house Venus is very positive for your career. It's a time to be very happy with the work that you have got. You will get appreciated. Your personality, your aura will be really positive, vibrant. You will have this feeling to nurture and care the organization in which you are working. You will have the sense of loyalty. If your Venus is in a negative nakshatra, or if you have Mars placed in 28 to 30 degree of Ashlesha, then this Venus transit can create a little bit of jealousy, but sometimes a little bit of jealousy and selfishness, just a hint of it, may help you to propel your career and decide what you really want in life. Just ensure that something that is like salt, which should be used in a pinch, should not be used in very high quantity. When Venus is in the 10th house, it aspects the 4th house. So people who are working from home, people who are working in architects, who are interior designers, who are graphic designers, who have a Venusian kind of career, will see great boost during this time. If you live near a river, just go and pray and thank the water to nourish your physical self. Otherwise, chanting the mantra, Om Shanno Devi Rabhishtaya, Apa Bhavantu Pitaye, Shannyo Rabhistravantunaha, and then apologizing just that you have said this shloka, this is coming from Rig Veda, that in case of any mistake, you are sorry. It's a humble prayer that you want to do towards the water as an element. Venus in the 10th house is very good for career advancements and growth, and your creative pursuits, your creative solutions in your career will give you a lot of appreciation. It's overall a very good time, especially because your ascendant lord is in the 10th house and your 8th lord is in the 10th house, which also initiates career transformation. You may also see that you are looking for a new office. Scorpio. You will experience a Venus transit in your 9th house. Now this is very different. Your 7th and 12th lord is Shukra. When it goes in the 9th house, it gives you luxury from foreign. So you may use a lot of imported goods. You may buy them, you may sell them. This also shows that a lot of people will go on international trips, or maybe you are going to watch international YouTube vlogs much more. It connects you with the luxury, with the lifestyle, and gives you a sense that you have to upgrade yourself. Now, when you admire something, when you aspire something, you should not become too crazy about it. Venus in the 9th house gives you a chance to upgrade yourself, to find the right path, to figure out what's right for you and what's wrong for you. Also, 7th Lord Venus in the 9th house shows Bhagyadeipika through business, and maybe if you listen to the advice of your spouse, it may work in your favor. People who are looking for immigration, foreign settlement, and who wants to work in the pharmaceutical industry, who are healers, chiropractors, and wellness experts, yoga, Ayurveda, you will see great boost during this time. This Venus being in the 9th house also brings happiness and peace towards between you and your parents, teachers, mentors, and maybe you will meet your one old school teacher once again. This Venus will aspect the 3rd house and it is going to resolve relationship between siblings. Sagittarius has a very unique placement of Venus. It is in the 8th house and Venus is the lord of the 6th house. So this is a Vipareet Rajyog. 6th lord in the 8th house but also 11th lord in the 8th house. This definitely shows that it is one of the bigger transformation in your life. Not only Vipareet Rajyog, this is also going to transform the way you earn money, the way you deal with your company, the way you deal with your assets, the way you deal with your marriage and business. After all, 6th and 11th lord are called Upachya houses. When it goes in the 8th house, it changes the flavor, how you earn money. It brings in positive transformation. If you have positive planets in your 8th house, Venus makes it more beautiful. It makes it more artistic. It makes it more occult. People who are doing Devi Sadhana, who are connected to occult and spiritual practices, who are numerologists, astrologers, Jyotishi, Vastu experts, will see tremendous positive benefit because of this Shukra. Especially if you want to launch Vastu and if you want to start Vastu, well, this is a very auspicious time. Now, Venus is going to be a very positive planet. Being in the 8th house, it aspects your 2nd house. So it makes you feel very financially secured. So definitely few things or events are happening that will make you feel that you are in a safe space. Overall, Venus transit in the 8th house is a very positive transit and it's a time to pray to Mata Mahalakshmi by chanting Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Lakshmi Rupena Sanstita Namastasya 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 Namo Namaha. Capricorn. Now, in case of Capricorn as an ascendant, Venus is going to be in your 7th house. 7th house Venus is very positive. Why? Because Venus rules the Kal Purushas. 7th house, it represents marriage associations, positive people coming in and positive associations happening, therefore giving your personal and professional life a very fine touch, a very positive touch. You might meet people who are more artistic, who are more, say, advanced in their line of business, who are subject matter experts. Don't forget that Venus is also a guru that teaches you how to live life on a material level. When Venus aspects the ascendant, you might also meet some fashion gurus or some people who are expert, who will guide you to sharpen your skills, upgrade yourself, and maybe follow your passion, and such advices may be followed provided your horoscope permits. Remember that Venus in your case is the lord of the 10th house and the lord of the 5th house. This is also the time when you might meet your life partner. This is good for romantic relationships, and relationships converting into marriages is possible. A lot of people will also follow their passion and become entrepreneur, and you will also see that with respect to your children, you are having a more cordial relationship. For Aquarius, this is going to be a Venus transit in the 6th house. Now, this is a little tricky for you because 6th house is the Marad Karaka Sthan for Shuk. I will say that 6th house transit of Venus is a transit of healing. It's a transit that demands that you follow a strict lifestyle. A Cancer zodiac sign definitely shows that you are more in tune to follow that. Your heart lies there. So don't resist a more disciplined, a more structured, a more positive, unique lifestyle. 6th house Venus is also about healing. Venus will heal you from physical and mental diseases. Especially lifestyle issues can be curbed by following a proper disciplined lifestyle and managing your food habits, managing your sleeping habits. This Venus also helps you get rid of unnecessary debts. But if Venus in your Kundali is negative, it can put you in a tricky situation where you cannot go away from the debt. You may have to take it because it is necessary. I will give an example. Say you are a video editor and because my company also do a lot of video editing for me and for other clients. Say for example, you are a video editor and you are working on a MacBook M1 Pro. And somehow MacBook is essential for that piece of editing and this MacBook breaks. Now the level of editing that you do, you need a Mac Studio. Now definitely the cost is way higher. But do you have an option? Maybe you will have to take a bank loan, or maybe you will have to use your credit card. See, this is continuity of business. This is how Venus forces you to upgrade, but you don't need. Maybe you are just fine with it, but this is 6th house energy. It creates obstacles, but when Venus in 6th house goes in Cancer, it kind of creates an obstacle that gives you a lot of positivity later on. Emotionally, this can be challenging. You may have to face jealousy. You may have to face isolation. So be careful. This is the time for yourself. So spend some quality me time. Pisces is going to experience a very positive Venus transit in the 5th house. 5th house Shukra represents positivity, love, hope, positive and creative expression. So if you are into art, digital media, if you are an actor, if you are a performer, artist of any type, Venus in 5th house will make your business flourish, will make you famous, and will give you a pure Gandharva like artistic expression. In this case, if you are doing any Devi sadhana or some kind of tantric sadhana related to, say, Apsara, without the guidance of a guru, please don't do it, but you must have a motive. Then these things can become very successful. Venus in 5th house also gives you a strong and positive connection with your children, a motherly connection with your children. So no matter how strict a parent you are, your heart is going to melt seeing the smile of your child. Venus from the 5th also gives a hope to couples who are trying for childbirth and have medical issues. Venus in the 5th house aspects the 11th house. With the 11th house aspect, Venus wants you to flourish with wealth, positivity and grace. So welcome Mata Mahalakshmi by chanting Mata Mahalakshmi mantra, Om Shri Mahalakshmi Namaha. Also placing a Lakshmi yantra in your own home and chanting this mantra Om Shri Mahalakshmi Namaha with a sphatic or quartz mala can work wonders. If you want a yantra and mala, please contact me on the given number. Shipping in India only. But overall for Pisces, this Venus in the 5th house is a blessing for Saturn in the 1st house, because you are experiencing a very strong Saturn transit, and especially if you are a Pisces moon, you are facing the peak of Sadhe Sati. That means the moon is getting some relief. Using the motifs such as lotus and Lakshmi Paduka is going to also be a kind of a source of inspiration. This is also the time when you seek an inspiration from somebody who has accomplished something. So reading the biographies of famous people or some gurus are really going to be helpful. I am on Patreon, and Patreon is a platform where I will upload interesting videos where you can learn astrology. Connect with me on Patreon and we will grow, and I will give you much more deep insights on Vedic astrology, and lot more secrets will be shared there.